Welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You made it through the week. If you're still grinding at a job that you hate, congratulations. You made it through all of your worst days. So going forward, hopefully you're making a change to your life and looking into these passive income opportunities. But before we get started, we'll take care of a little housekeeping here. I am not Michael Scott. I am not Jim Halpert. I'm not Pam. I'm not Dwight. I'm not Kelly. I'm not Andy. I'm not Stanley. I'm not Phyllis. I'm not Ryan. I'm not Toby. And I'm definitely not your financial advisor. By the way, if you don't love The Office, please don't watch any further. Unsubscribe if you're subscribed. Don't like any of my videos. You'll never get me. So, I mean, again, that's one of the shows that, but there's a whole host of other shows that, will describe my sense of humor. Anyway, don't listen to me. Don't follow me. We'll never be friends. And we're not friends, by the way. I'm just some guy on the internet, on YouTube, who's sharing with you what he's doing, not telling you what to do financially. So anyway, I'm also not going to ever tell you or beg you to like my channel, like my videos or anything. I encourage you to like other content providers who, are putting out positive content, out there. You should always like them, but like content that's supporting your project, right? It's not, fudding your project or fudding your bags. That's always important. It helps get the message out and gets more people and helps your project grow. So I encourage you to do that, but I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to beg you like Dwight Schrute nagged Andy to sell him his car. Sell me your car, sell me your car, sell me your car. And that's what I see a lot of these YouTubers doing all the time. I don't care. I'm not building this. I've done other YouTube channels before. I'm not out here to do this. I'm sharing my journey because I want people to change their lives. I can't even get family and friends to take the step of opening a MetaMask wallet after I've given them instructions and videos on how to do it, so that I can fund them and seed them to do it, so that they have a risk-free shot at changing their life. I'm astounded by it. I'm astounded by it. And when I share with them that really all you have to do is go in daily and click a couple of buttons, and before long you'll be on your way to financial freedom. I cannot get them to do it. It's so beyond me. And you're going to find the same thing. You probably are already finding the same thing. You're probably here because you don't have anybody to talk to with you about crypto and DeFi and how exciting the Drip Network and the Animal Farm and the Piggy Bank are, right? And the Drip Garden. I get it. I get it, which is part of the reason that I put this out here, just to basically talk to myself. And if it resonates with anybody, then great. Hopefully it'll help them out as well. So anyway, again, I'm not going to nag you. I'm not your financial advisor, but what has two thumbs and doesn't give a crap about bear markets? This guy. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of bad things happening, and by the way, you folks who are on the sideline, just kind of checking things out. How's your 401k doing? How are those morons that are managing your money telling you about the 60-40? Anyway, how's that looking for you? And how many times have you gone through this, right? So I've lived through it back when the NASDAQ and, bubble burst back in, 99, 2000, 2001. Obviously went through the financial crisis and the Great Recession, 2007, 2008, 2009. That was a long one. Watched the Europe almost, fall off the fiscal cliff with their banking system. 2018, 2017, 2018. I've seen them all. And guess what happens every time? Markets explode, and then everyone's 401k tanks. And guess what you're doing? You're sitting there hoping that somebody else is going to make the right decisions on your money, when you could actually take the step. And by the way, just test it out with some money you have on the sidelines. See if it holds true. I've never missed my 1% on my drip card. So anyway, I tell you what, I'm not going to convince you, because again, it's your money, it's your time. But I'm here to share with you my journey. So we're going to make this one quick. I'm not going to compound in front of you, because again, I just think it's a waste of time. You can compare where the results are from the last videos if you want. You can pause and say, hey, I know Gil's out there. Man, I didn't see you do it live. I don't believe it if you don't do it live. And I'm like, I don't care, Gil. Karen, I'm going to tell Karen on, go, don't do that, man. I'm done. Listen, compare it. I'm not here to prove anything to you. I don't have to. I know there's some people out there who are looking for anything to kill people on, which is why I also feel for Forex Shark, who's putting all of his business out there for the critical eye and all the negative Nellies and Anyway, I'm going to do it my way because I don't answer anybody. I have any bosses. So here's where we are currently. I just compounded last night. It's about 9:30. I'll show you the spreadsheet here in a second as well. But dang on it, man. This thing, oh, I tell you what, it's a good thing the piggy bank's an inanimate object as well, because I'd marry it as well. My wife would be left on the sideline. Me and the piggy bank would be running off to Vegas tomorrow if it was a real a real woman. So anyway, this thing is printing, man. I mean, and I'm excited about what the future holds for this. You know, the pig price is down, obviously. And again, I knew that was going to happen, right? It pumps up. People who, you know, got some tokens, had them in their wallets, are selling off. They're starting to cash out there. You know, it's been just over a week. Yesterday was the 1 week anniversary. Happy anniversary, Piggy Bank on the Animal Farm. And congrats to Forex Shark and team, you know, for getting this thing launched and back on track. And they're working hard to get the rest of the Animal Farm, which will, you know, also fix a lot of things as well in terms of the pricing as well. But again, we're in a bear market. But again, guess what? I'm earning. This is how much I'm earning, even as the price is going down. You know, I woke up this morning, and I'll show you the totals here in a second. Actually, let me just do this to you for you right now. Go over to the piggy bank. And it was a little bit less than $100. I woke up, went to bed last night after I compounded, fell asleep watching the Miami Heat Boston Celtics game, because I'm an old man, and woke up this morning, and here's a little bit less than this, right? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. This thing is awesome. And once my strategy starts being implemented at the end of June, I'm going to let it just roll. All these ones that are the shorter term stakes that are out there, I'm going to let those roll over. And then the last week of June, the ones that are unlocked, I'm going to let them roll for 7 and accumulate for 7 days. Then I'm going to cash out. And then I'm going to take 50% for myself. I'm going to decouple or unpair the LP. I'm going to move those pigs to the piggy bank, and I'm going to take the dirty fiat, the BUSD, for myself. That's my plan. And then the other 50%, I'm splitting it into a 1-year stake and a 3-year stake, so that every month I'm going to have a 1-year stake rolling off and then a 3-year stake rolling off. And I'll tell you what, the way these things are rolling, I'm telling you, this number 7 here, lucky number 7 that Stunna Breezy sent me and gave me, it's going to surpass all these other ones that are all the shorter staked ones. I guarantee you it's going to do it, you know, and even though it's only 50 some bucks. But anyway, let me do this. Let me go over and share with you my piggy bank spreadsheet. So I added another column here as well in terms of the time per piglet. But as the contract has gone down, and then also as the price has gone down, and I track the contract after everyone. Let me go back up and show you the one before from the 18th, right? So here's where the contract total locked is 1,319,000, and it's 1,307,000. So it went down, obviously, right? And with that, the price of the pigs have gone down because of the selling pressure. Am I losing sleep over it? I am not. Like I told you, I just slept a solid 8 hours of sleep. Actually, I'm an old man. I got up a couple of times. Who am I kidding? But anyway, in between getting up, I slept solidly. Wake up with that money sitting in my bags, even though the contract's gone down. But this is the difference between the value going up versus it going down, right? And so you can see here, I have some conditional formatting here as well. But here's the thing. Let me scroll back up here. My truffle, it's not about the pricing. It's same thing with the drip garden. It's not about the pricing. This thing is going up in terms of every time I'm compounding. You see the net difference here in all of these. And you can see the, you know, the time remaining, the time locked remaining, the longevity and the staking here as well. But it's going up, and you're earning, and the market's pricing is always going to fluctuate. So just something to think about, right? But anyway, you kind of have a peek into, and I'm not sharing this because I'm not managing it. I'm not managing Gil complaining about my spreadsheet. I'm not doing it. And by the way, when I say I'm not trying to, I don't care about growing my YouTube. I really don't. That's why I'm a one-take Tommy. You hear always stutters and ums and coughs and sneezes and, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm a one-take Tommy. And I'm not going to edit this whole thing down and spend hours editing this just to hear people complain. I have comments to disable, which is another big driver to help your YouTube channel grow. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to answer to anybody. That's not passive income to me. If I have to spend 3 or 4 hours on one stupid 10-minute video just for to entertain you, what? Just to quote Joe Pesci, am I here to entertain you? I'm not here to entertain you. I'm sharing with you my journey. So anyway, I'm not going to do it. So anyway, I'm not going to put this spreadsheet up here to have you guys pick it apart and complain about it. Build your own spreadsheet. Start your own YouTube channel and complain about me on that. I dare you to. I'd love you to do it, and go ahead and spend 3 hours. That's not passive income. Anyway, I'm not earning 1 red cent on this YouTube channel. I'm so far away from hitting those numbers that are needed. And I don't get. And if I do get there, I will share with you that as well. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. That's what I'm talking to you guys about. If it resonates with you, great. Welcome aboard. You can follow the journey. So anyway, this sheet is here for you to pause and look at. The other thing that I think is really intriguing to me, just like the drip garden, is the time that this is going down. Before I compounded yesterday, here's the gains I'm getting. And it goes down quicker with the longer staked contracts that I have here. So, but it's going down, and that's fun to watch as well, right? Same thing with the drip garden. So you get the gist of it. I think that I'm going to be really excited to see what this looks like when I try my strategy the last week of June here, first day of July, in terms of what I just explained. So let's move on. Actually, I'm going to show you one other thing here. This other tool that I really love for specifically for the animal farm. And it's a DeFi-Buddy. There's no www in front of it, by the way. It's defi-buddy.com/animal farm. And it has all the statistics here as well. I like it. I also, and I donated to this guy. And then I also do like Drip Overwatch. So both of those are really solid apps that I use. I like Dune as well. Dune is just a little bit too much analytics. I basically go over to Dune just to jump down here and see where I am in terms of the game, right? Getting ahead. Before the end of the summer, I should be. I'm hoping that I'm a top 10 guy. I think I'll have a chance of doing that. I'm pretty consistent about compounding. But anyway, check that out as well. And then the other thing that I'll show you, I did compound. By the way, Healing the D. I have another wallet that I just have not. It takes too much time to switch over. I'm gonna get you guys out of here by 15 minutes. I did compound. That's still at 27.28, but I'm donating every month. I show that to you. You guys can go back and check me on if I'm doing it or not in my prior videos. But I'm gonna before Monday or Tuesday, the 23rd or 24th, so Monday or Tuesday, I should be at 300, which means that I'll be getting 300 drip a day, which means now, think about the math here, 31 days in a month. I'm going to be getting 93 pigs, 93 drip a day, which means every month I'm going to be generating at least close to 100 going forward. Once you get to that 300 milestone, you think about that, you'll be generating almost 100 drip plus and going forward. And so it's just going to keep compounding. The beauty of compounding interest, right? So anyway, that's where we are there. And then let me just run over here and show you I did over the week, a couple days ago, hit that 35,000. Actually, I think it was yesterday or the night before, hit that 35,000 plant mark. This is getting fun as well. And I'll just show you some stats here so you can see for yourself what's going on and what I'm doing here. So, and I jumped down here because this is the one that's telling you price is great if you're going to cash out. And by the way, I'm not going to cash out, right? And I'll talk about that. I'm going to jump back up to the comment I made, the opening statement on my thumbnail that I made, right? But here's the, the LP is what's important. This is climbing back up a little bit, but there's a whole lot of factors that go into this. But again, I'm basically making about 3 drip a day in this one as well, just on LP value alone. So I'm at 1,200 plants a day. Just hit the 50 plant per hour mark. And in a minute here, I think before the end of the week, I'm going to be at my goal, my milestone of making 1 plant a minute. It's getting there, and that's going to be fun. So anyway, that's where we are with the plants. But let's talk about this, because my comment is, are you a moron if you do this? And that this is selling your drip, selling your dogs, and selling your pigs. I personally am not a moron, and I personally am not going to plan on ever selling any of those. I'm basically using this now, after this thing has been out, to accumulate BNB or BUSD, that dirty fiat, so I can pay bills and, move that back into the real world to, do this. But these tokens are going to be so valuable. I've done the market cap of for you all many times in terms of what the potential pricing is going to be for, drip when you compare it to the market cap of, XRP or Bitcoin or, crappy Ethereum, right? So anyway, I'm never going to let these things go. I'm going to hold on to them. I'm going to start new wallets. I'm going to, gift them to family and friends. That's my goal. So anyway, you have to answer that question yourself. Are you a moron? I'm not going to call you moron if you have to sell. I mean, I get it. Sometimes things get tight. I'm a little bit cash poor right now myself because I've been investing in things. And so I gotta, I'm basically using everything I have to reinvest, but I'm not planning unless I absolutely necessarily have to. I'm not just going to treat it like any ordinary, crypto and just cash it out. I'm holding on to these things because these things are golden geese. Golden gooses, golden geese. Check out Brian Regan's play on Mason Mason. That guy's hilarious. Saw him in concert as well. So, but anyway, a little bit over that 15-minute mark, but under 20. Going to go watch my boy compete in long jump in regionals today. Supposed to be hot again. Got him he busted out of his prior spikes, had to get him some new spikes and long jump shoes. And hopefully he can, knock that school record out potentially and get higher to the 21, maybe even 22 and qualify for state. So that's what I'll be doing. You guys have a wonderful, safe weekend. Be kind to each other. Be kind to other people. Again, you don't know what anybody else's circumstance, and you may be the difference in somebody's day, depending on how you react or respond to them. Be generous. You may not have a lot of money now, but you're instilling habits and practices that will move into with you when you do generate life-changing wealth. And hopefully you have a plan like I'm trying to do with Healing the D with Drip Network to impact your community. That's going to do it. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you later.